What's up, people? I'm Halls and this is Defeat the Enemy, yet another YouTube show about a man-child with no other real interests talking about video games for nobody's amusement. Recently, I've been playing Yakuza 5, or Ryuga Gotoku 5 as it's officially called, and if I pronounce that right, it's some kind of fucking miracle. The game hasn't been released in the West or even translated into English, so I'm using an online fan walkthrough / translation and watching the cutscenes with English subtitles on Dailymotion. It's an inconvenient way to play the game, but learning Japanese to play one game seems a little silly. So far the game is great. I'm missing out on a lot of the story because of only the FMV cutscenes have been translated. The in-game text hasn't. But the gameplay is just as good as ever, so it's only really a minor issue. This is still the most overlooked series on PS3, and the lack of a proper translation for 5 or for Ishin pretty much signals the death of the series in the West, which is a big shame. Speaking of Ishin, I picked up the demo from the Japanese PlayStation Store. It's really good. You should pick it up too. I can't wait for a fan translation so I can actually play the whole game. But the demo will have to do for now. I guess that Ishin will be the game I buy a PS4 for when someone finally gets around to explaining what you're supposed to be doing at all times. But that's not going to be for a while, I imagine. So that's all the time we have for today. That's all the time we have for. That's all the time we have for today. There we go. I did that wrong. That's all we have time for today. So until next time.